Hello, Taurus. Welcome. Thank you for being here. This is going to be a general read, so of course everything may not resonate. Say what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel, Drop 53 Tarot She's Review as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. Whoa. What an energy, Taurus. What an energy. And there you are. Okay. Huh. Okay. Jeez. What is that? Is such a strong energy. Two more and I'll jump into this. Oh, yep. Wow. What is that? What is that? Um, Energetically speaking, you do show me you are dealing with or confronted with someone. What is that like flashing red light? It makes me think of when you're out driving around, and let's just say when the light signals are out, the power is out. Instead of like a green light, you see a red light just kind of doing this. You see the red light at the street corner just blinking red. You're like, that just means kind of like stop and then continue. It's kind of like prepare to stop type flashing. Whatever this is between you and them, it's almost kind of like the closer and closer you get to this flashing energy or this alarm or the siren or this warning, because there's that devil energy. So that's clearly some sort of warning. It's like, up ahead, it's kind of like, oh shit, what happened? What is this? It's sort of you understanding, you realize, like, okay, as you get closer and closer and closer to whoever this is, because clearly it's somebody, you're kind of like, it's getting slower and slower and slower and slower, rolling stop. And when things snap into focus, you're like, great. This is who I'm dealing with. I don't know what that is. But you realize this is who I'm dealing with. And you're like, I feel like you were just on your way. You were just doing your thing. And somehow, like, I don't know what it's like. Is it like one of those weird, creepy videos online where it's kind of like you see someone's flashing emergency lights on their car, their vehicle, and so it's kind of like you're careful and cautious, but also curious to where it's like you slow down to kind of like check out, what is going on, and you're like, the closer you get, the more sketchy and weird it feels. It's just like this feels like a trap. This feels like a setup. Be smart, be safe out there, stay sharp and safe. Um, because even you're like, the more that you begin to realize and understand about who you're dealing with, you're like, yeah, no, that is a hard no. Like that is no, 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 no. Um, you're like, but right now I just need to focus on safety and security, and I got to do what the fuck I need to do, and I'll decide to process what the fuck I just saw or who I just came across later. I don't know what that is. I don't know whose path you've crossed. Um, I don't know what that's about. Like I said, that's like someone like trying to. It's weird. Energetically, this presents itself like someone going like this. They're doing jumping jacks, trying to like wave you down and flag you down, and you're like, are they? That's suspicious. That's fucking suspicious. It's just kind of like pull one. If it's that creepy and that's suspicious and eerie, pull to the farthest lane away from them and just keep going. You're like, I don't have time for. You're emphasizing like, I don't have time. I don't have time to stop. Like, sorry, not sorry. I don't have time to stop for fucking suspiciousness. That is some suspicious, weird activity. I don't know what that is. Wow. I mean, right away, that's interesting how you work with that energy. Right away, you understand and realize, like, something's off. Something don't feel right. But you show me in such a like an earth energy. I'm like, wow, that is like instinct and survival kicking online. Like, oh, trust me, Taurus, I see it. I see it. It's like it's weird. It's almost kind of like I said. On the closer inspection of the situation, you're like, fuck this. That's for example, that's like reading a contract. You're reading it. It's like it's towards the bottom where you have this, the line for the signature. Reading it, and you start to kind of wonder and question like, why is the print getting smaller and smaller and smaller? And you're just like, what the fuck? Like, wait a minute, why'd they try? Like, what the fuck is this shit? And then you start, you're looking at literally the devil in the details, and you're like, this could be bad. This can turn out really, really bad if I don't swerve, change lanes, or pivot and move in a different direction. Otherwise, you could avoid something worse. Worse, it's like something worse than what you kind of feel is like coming up ahead. It's like, do what you got to do, Taurus. Like I said, I see what you're showing me at the same time. Stay safe out there. Like, damn, that's some weird. I know it's spooky season right around the corner, but that is some creepy energy. I mean, have you seen those films online where people are like, they have like this roadblock up ahead, or they have like someone with their car or their vehicle with emergency lights on, and they're literally trying to fucking snag people off the road, thinking like, let me be a good Samaritan, let me help someone out, and then it's like it's all complete setup and bullshit. Like that shit is scary. That shit is scary. It's like, damn, since when does being a good person, wanting to help out and be a good Samaritan, wanting to kind of step in and do something good for someone, turn around and bite you in the ass royally? It's like shit now because what's that saying? The road to hell is paved with good intentions. Um, huh. What is that, Taurus? What is that? What is that? Why do you like over here? Why do you emphasize so very strongly like safety? Like by instinct, you like safety, safety, safety first, safety first, safety first, safe. Like those will again like by instinct, nature, safety first, safety first, safety first, security, 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 security. Um, I don't understand that. I feel like you are avoiding like whatever. I feel like you are avoiding whatever that danger is, but unfortunately, it does. Jeez, it does show me it's like you're dealing with someone, and that's where it's like, mm-mm. What is that called? Self-sacrifice. What is that called? Self-sacrifice to lay down your life for another. Honorable, very honorable. Um, but at the same time, though, Taurus, um, there's energetically speaking, there's a part of you that it's kind of like I don't know what that is. It's like, well, what if, geez, it's that part of you. It's like where you want to help. But why is it messing with you? Geez, even with that danger and that risk there, like why is it so difficult for you to look past that? For example, this is like, that's I don't know, that starving dog over there that looks like it just wants to rip your head off. but I want to help it, and you want to stick your hand out, and you're not thinking clearly, and it's like that'll end up bad. That'll end up bad, real bad. At your own expense, is what I'm saying. Like how can you cannot. Unfortunately, it's sort of like if like I said, honorable at the same time. Um, what's that movie? The Book of Eli. It's a good movie with Denzel Washington. There's spoiler. There's a scene in there where he understands he could help, but he's also kind of like like I said, spoiler alert. He also realizes like not my fight. Know when to what's that called? Like know when to kind of like back out of something, know when to kind of stay away from something, know when to steer clear of something. So that it's sort of like you can kind of like keep moving forward. You got to do what you got to do. Survival. Just to get to the next point or just to get to the next checkpoint. You're thinking like video game terms. Um, throw a curveball in this whole situation. It's a little bit different when you're not alone in this kind of situation. It's different. You're not only considering yourself, Taurus, you're considering everyone else that's under your wing. That's a little different too. Again, for example, it's like I got a little one in the back seat. I'm just going fucking straight home. Fuck that shit. I'm not playing around. I'm not trying to play around to show or prove that I'm the big one on the block or something. I'm not. I got no. Ain't no fucking shit to prove. I got a little one in the back that I'm looking out for. They're my number one. I'll lay down my life for them, but I need to make sure that I'm smart enough and safe enough so that I can keep doing that and keep not only them safe but you safe as well. You got Otherwise, if you go out there trying to play hero and you lay down your life for someone, it's kind of like, well, then what then? It's like shit. You got to keep getting up and you got to keep fighting. Hey yo, there's the Ace of Swords wanting to fly around. uh-uh. Especially if you like, for example, especially if you have like family in the car. Fuck that shit. See ya. You own those are protect those around you at all costs. The closest, because unfortunately, and that's that wicked game that they play is that's the wicked game they play is let me kind of play off of someone's like wanting and desire to help and save, and people just la 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 fall for it. Let me stop. Let me pull over. Let me help that person that's in need. And you're like, you ain't got nothing to prove, Taurus. You ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. Sometimes the hardest part is driving on by and not helping. Because sometimes you have to help yourself first. before you can help others. Some might consider that selfish. Um, but then again, what's the other perspective? Well, why do you feel so strongly this resistance to not helping others? That's selfish too. I want them to perceive me as a savior. It's like, that sounds selfish to me too. Either way, it's like, I guess pick the lesser of the two. As we're talking about this, there's everyone helping everyone. Yeah, it is what it is, Taurus. Everyone helping everyone. Um, it is what it is. But like I said, in order to continue helping others, you have to help yourself first. You have to. Otherwise, what good are you going to do for others if you're not taking care of yourself? That's like, oh, I've been doing everything for everyone else. I myself haven't had like a full dinner in a week, and you're just fucking shriveled, um, and you look like this little guy. You need a fucking cheeseburger or some pizza or something. I don't know, burrito, Taco Bell, tacos. I don't know, nachos, whatever. Like, what good is that? You can't even stand without getting dizzy or blood pressure going wonky. But yet, because you're so giving, you've given yourself so much to the situation. You've spread yourself out so thin, you ain't got nothing left to give. That's self sacrifice. Make sure to replenish yourself, Taurus. Good old food. You know, just drinks alone and liquid ain't enough. Ain't enough. All of a sudden, like I showed you with a little skelly, shit becomes smaller and smaller and smaller until it's like, fuck, all we got left is bare bones. Just to try and, play hero and show that you're bona fide. It's like, play with words, huh? Bye.